Welcome to my channel Limelight Leaks. Please share and subscribe and hit the bell icon for new updates. The Man with the Magic Hands. It's a painter who could turn rust into rolling art. For years, he was the quiet force on Iron Resurrection. It's a hit show that brought forgotten cars back to life. Fans loved his humble smile, his steady presence, his unmatched skill. But now, the shop feels emptier, the air heavier. And the question lingers, why did Shorty leave? This isn't just another TV exit. This is a story of dreams, sacrifice, and the heavy cost of chasing what you love. It's a story that begins long before the cameras ever rolled. Shorty's real name is Javier Pons. Born and raised in Texas, he learned the value of hard work early. His hands calloused from years in the shop tell a story of their own. Every car he touched was a piece of his heart, a memory, a promise to do things right. On Iron Resurrection, he became a legend. But legends, too, have their breaking points. Behind the scenes, the pressure was mounting. The show's success meant longer hours, tighter deadlines, and endless demands. The world saw the finished cars, the gleaming paint, the triumphant reveals. But they didn't see the toll it took. The missed birthdays, the late nights, the quiet moments when Shorty wondered if it was all worth it. Family. That's what mattered most to him. His wife, his children, his roots in Dallas. The show filmed hours away in the Texas Hill Country. Every episode meant weeks away from home. Every season, another sacrifice. The distance grew, not just in miles, but in moments, lost moments. He could never get back. Shorty tried to make it work. He drove back and forth, chasing two lives at once, but the road wore him down. The shop in Dallas needed him. His family needed him more. So, with a heavy heart, he made the hardest decision of his life. He left Iron Resurrection. It wasn't about fame, it wasn't about money, it was about love, about choosing the people who stood by him long before the cameras ever found him, about honoring the promise he made to himself to never lose sight of what truly matters. The news hit fans like a punch to the gut. Social media exploded with questions, rumors, and heartbreak. Some wondered if there was drama behind the scenes. Others feared the show would never be the same. But the truth was simpler and far more human. Shorty left because he had to. Because sometimes the bravest thing you can do is walk away. What happens now? The shop goes on. The builds continue. There's an empty space where Shorty once stood. His laughter, his wisdom, his quiet strength there missed every single day. The team feels it. The fans feel it. The cars somehow feel it too. But this isn't the end of Shorty's story. In Dallas, he's back in his own shop, doing what he loves, on his own terms. With his family, he's home. Maybe that's the real victory. Iron Resurrection will never forget him. The fans will never stop hoping for his return. But for now, we honor his choice. We remember the man who gave us so much and asked for so little in return. Sometimes, the hardest goodbyes are the ones that teach us the most about loyalty, about sacrifice, about the true meaning of success. But let's pause for a moment. Let's look deeper, because Shorty's departure isn't just a headline. It's a lesson. A reminder that behind every TV show, every viral moment, there are real people. People with families, dreams, with limits. For years, Shorty poured his soul into every project. He was the first to arrive, the last to leave. He worked in silence, letting his craft speak for him. The paint jobs he created weren't just colors on metal. They were stories. Stories of patience, of pride, of a man who believed in doing things right, no matter how long it took. But the world moves fast. The cameras demand more. The deadlines get tighter. And somewhere along the way, the joy can start to fade. The passion that once burned bright can flicker, threatened by exhaustion and distance. For Shorty, the cost became too high. The price was time away from the people he loved most. Imagine the quiet moments. The phone calls home, promising he'd be back soon. The birthdays missed. The milestones watched through a screen. The ache of knowing that while he was building dreams for others, his own family was waiting, hoping, missing him. It's easy to forget. It's watching from the comfort of our living rooms that every episode is built on sacrifice. That every smile hides a story. That sometimes the strongest people are the ones who know when to let go. The team at Iron Resurrection felt the loss immediately. The shop, once filled with Shorty's steady presence, felt different. The rhythm was off. The builds continued. But something was missing. Joe Martin, the leader, said it best: Shorty wasn't just a coworker. He was family. Hey, and family is never easy to replace. Fans noticed too. The comments poured in. Where's Shorty? The show isn't the same without him. We miss you, brother. The outpouring of love was overwhelming. It was a testament to the impact one man can have, simply by being himself. But Shorty's story didn't end with his exit. In Dallas, he returned to his roots, to his own shop, his own pace, his own rules. He picked up the tools that had always been his and got back to work. Not for the cameras, not for the fame, but for the love of the craft and the people who matter most. There's a quiet dignity in that choice. In a world obsessed with more fame, more followers, more success, Shorty chose less. Less spotlight, less pressure, more life, more love, more meaning. And maybe that's the lesson we all need. That success isn't measured by ratings or recognition, but by the moments that matter. The dinners with family. The laughter with friends. The satisfaction of a job well done, even if no one is watching. Iron Resurrection moves forward. New faces join the team. New stories are told, but the shadow of Shorty's legacy lingers. Every time a car rolls out of the shop, gleaming in the Texas sun, you can almost hear his voice. Quiet, steady, reminding everyone to take their time. To do it right, to never forget where you came from. The shop is different now. The energy has shifted. There's a new rhythm, a new cast of characters, but the memory of Shorty is everywhere. In the way the paint is mixed, in the careful sanding of a fender, in the pride that comes from a job well done. Its lessons echo in the corners of the garage, in the laughter during lunch breaks, it's in the silence of late nights when the work seems endless. The fans keep hoping. Maybe one day, Shorty will return. Maybe there will be a reunion, a special episode, a chance to see the old team back together. The comments never stop. Will Shorty come back? We miss the old days. Not the same without him. The longing is real, the hope alive. But even if that day never comes, his impact is permanent. He changed the show. He changed the people around him. He changed us for the crew. Moving forward means honoring what came before. It means carrying the torch, not just for the show, but for the spirit that Shorty brought. It means remembering that every build is more than just metal and paint. It's a story. A story of second chances, of hard work, of redemption. The kind of story Shorty lived every day. And so, we watch. We remember. We celebrate the man who showed us that sometimes the greatest strength is knowing when to walk away. That true courage is choosing your own path, even when it's the harder one. It's easy to stay where you're comfortable, to keep doing what the world expects. But it takes real bravery to step into the unknown, to put family first, to trust that your legacy will live on. If you've ever faced a tough decision, you've ever had to choose between your dreams and your family, you know the weight Shorty carried. You know the pain of goodbye, but you also know the hope that comes with a new beginning, the chance to start over, to build something new, to find joy in the simple things: a meal with loved ones, a quiet evening at home, the satisfaction of a day's work done right. Shorty's story is a reminder that life is about more than what we achieve. It's about who we become. It's about the lives we touch, the memories we create, the love we give and receive. It's about knowing when to hold on and when to let go. In Dallas, Shorty is still building, still creating, still inspiring. His shop is smaller, quieter, but filled with the same passion that made him a star. He works with his son, passing down the skills and values that shaped his own journey. He laughs with old friends, shares stories with new customers, and finds peace in the place he calls home. The world may not be watching as closely, but the work matters just as much. Maybe even more, because now every car is a labor of love. Every project, a chance to give back. Every day, a gift. And for the team at Iron Resurrection, the journey continues. They honor Shorty by doing what he taught them, never cutting corners, never giving up, always striving for excellence. They know he's watching, in spirit, if not in person, cheering them on from afar. The show has changed, but the heart remains. The cars still shine. The stories still move us. And the legacy of Shorty, the quiet craftsman with the gentle smile, lives on in every frame. So tonight, as the credits roll and the shop lights dim, let's raise a glass to Shorty. To his talent, to his heart, to the legacy he leaves behind. Let's remember the lessons he taught us, not just about cars, but about life, about what really matters, about the courage to choose your own path, even when it means saying goodbye. And to you, the fans, thank you for keeping his story alive, for remembering the man behind the legend, for reminding us all that every goodbye is also a new hello. Your support, your memories, your love, they mean more than you know. They keep the spirit of Iron Resurrection alive, and they keep Shorty's legacy burning bright. If you've ever been inspired by Shorty's journey, his story has touched your heart, we want to hear from you. Share your thoughts in the comments. Tell us what you miss most. Tell us how his story has changed you, okay? And if you believe in honoring the people who make a difference, okay? Who choose family over fame, who remind us all to do things right, please. Like this video, subscribe to Celaboos, and share this story with someone who needs to hear it. Because legends never really leave us. They live on in the work they do, the lives they touch, and the stories we tell. And as long as we remember, as long as we care, Shorty's spirit will always be a part of Iron Resurrection and a part of us all.